Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. Last time, we made our way to Utah and we're in Muggshot's turf here. We already got ourselves 3 keys, which is quite a lot. So we're going to continue on here and grab ourselves the last key we need in this portion of the turf in particular. And then we're going to investigate this car that has a really weird back tire. I mean, look at that thing go. I'm surprised it's still actually hanging on to the car. So let's go to the Boneyard Casino and do some gambling. Why not? So the first thing we need to do here is open up the gate, which is really easy. Just flip the switch. I don't even know why they bothered.
Nice job getting in, but look out for those guards. Muggshot's got those machine gun toting dogs hunting like a pack.
You can use the whole hunting like a pack thing to your advantage because you can get every single dog that chase you at once, hide around the corners, and bait them to come to you in a way that makes it easy for you to attack. It's a little more risky to do, sure, but that's the method I like doing just because it makes things so much easier for me personally. I like getting every single dog right next to each other and then just peek around the corners just to attack. It's so fun. But here, I just want to be a little careful here, use my roll to make things a little quicker. Grab me some more coins, and let's select the dive here because got 2 dogs right here. We can easily just jump down and attack immediately. Well, I'm going to go ahead and make my way over to the side of the little rooftop area here and grab me some more bottles. Make things a little bit easier. And oh, well, that's not what I was hoping for. My little jump didn't cling onto the wall there in time. That's weird. It's not too big of a deal because I didn't get actually attached from that. Sure, I got caught, but I was expecting to get caught to begin with. So it's nothing. So let's jump around these signs. Be very careful because they're very wobbly. Now this guy, I can easily do the dive on. There you go, that's satisfying. I love doing the dive from that high up. It's so fun. So right here, we're gonna wait a moment and let's use our hook here. There you go. Pull down the hook for this machine, get yourself a whole bunch of coins. Which is good because that gives us another lucky charm. I can always use me another lucky charm. Especially how bad my luck has been as of late. So, you want to jump up here real quick and grab these bottles here in the brush. These are very easy to miss because the bottles kind of blend in with the plant life. So it's very easy for you to get to the end of the stage and be off by just a few bottles. And those are the ones you probably missed. So I've done that plenty of times. Be very, very explorative in these levels because it's so easy to miss something because something might blend in. And the bottles definitely blend in with plant life. So I don't know what the heck happened. I don't know how all of a sudden the alarms actually caught me. I wasn't even on one of the lasers at that time. Weird. I mean, it didn't matter because I took out both the guard and the alarm system real quick. Tap that little hook, get a whole bunch of coins. Yeah, it's a nice little treat for us. We don't really need them, but why not, right? Take you out and grab ourselves some more clues. This point is pretty straightforward, so not too big of a deal. Not much gambling here, though. I mean, the most we're doing is breaking them with the slot machines to get the coins. I mean, if we actually do that in an actual casino, we'd be thrown out. But hey, now we're playing a little bit of some roulette here, so guess the number, right? It doesn't do anything, it just makes you feel good. You got your table here, then you got your roulette over on the water here. Man, I'm doing horrible dog explanation. You got the point. You can gamble here if you want, just to make yourself feel good. So at least we have the casino, aesthetic doing something now. Because you can't jump on certain points of the roulette. If you do, you activate the alarm system. But one of the things I actually like doing is I like using slow on these tables. It's like, alright, guess your number. It's pretty self-explanatory which number you're going to land on at that point. You're going so slow, you'll be able to easily see it a minute before you land on the table. It's just a fun little goofy thing to play around with, honestly. So here, gotta be very careful because I don't want that guard to catch me. I'm so close to his line of sight, but not enough. So, guess what number I'm going to land on? I'm going to say it's 9. Oh, how did I know? Now it's going to be 6. Well, I'm a good guesser. And now it's 2. Oh man, I should play the lottery. It's so easy to land on whatever number you want with slow. And it makes those segments a little bit easier just because you don't want to land the electricity. You don't need slow and honesty to do that because you can easily just judge your jumps and do it yourself. And that's it. Simple as that. So we got a little bit more here to collect for clues. Even though the safe's right here, our final clue is actually up here, right before the very end of the level. Very easy to miss that final clue.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. Man, I'm getting swift with deciphering these codes. Dial 338.
So it's very easy to miss that final clue, and the reason why it's easy is because you can collect it and you have all the clues. But the problem is, you'll go and get the key by accident. So it's very easy to just basically miss out on getting your final clue and making it back to the safe.
Okay, this page is from your hyperactive ancestor B.F. Cooper. He discovered a way to speed up the clock. Perfect for those long stakeouts. Just hold down the triangle button to use it.
So before we had the ability to slow down time, now we have the ability to speed it up. Doesn't really do too much. It makes Slime move around like he's on a sugar rush, but that's about it.
Sly, this giant roulette wheel is spinning too fast to jump counterclockwise around it. You'll have to jump in the other direction to try to land on the green section.
Yeah, so basically, just like he's saying, we have to jump around and try to land on the green. This is where slow actually does come in handy, because you could judge your jump a lot easier using slow. I wouldn't recommend fast there, because fast would just make things way too difficult to land on precisely. Just use slow. So I like how my foot's just clipping through the bottom of the table. Because that's a thing. But to go back to fast real quick, I don't really see myself using this all too much for just platforming around, because it makes things a lot more difficult. It definitely gets the pace moving, so if you're climbing around on something for a while, using fast does help in that regard, but just using this on its own, it's a little too reckless, because it's very easy for you just to go way too fast and run off the edge, so yeah, be careful. But yeah, now we can go ahead and press down the switch, and boom! Now we just ran the car into the building here, opening up Muggshot's hotel, and we can go right in. So he has security in here, it's pretty beefy, but it doesn't really matter. So you see we got 7 more keys over there that we need to have, so we're close. We got 4 out of the 7, so we just need 3 more, and then we can interact with that. So we'll leave it for now. Now this up here, I don't get. I really don't, so I'm going to activate the dive here when we're ready, but if you come down here, you have this little alcove here. And it doesn't do anything. I don't get why it's here. It's supposed to, I think, simplify elevator of some kind being there, but it just, in terms of gameplay, it just doesn't make sense for why it's there. It's just kind of wasted space, to be honest. But now, let's go to straight to the top. This level is probably the hardest one in this world for 100% reasons, because it's, just as the name implies, a straight trip up to the very top of the level. So it's very easy for you to miss a clue just because of this trip. And there's 8 clues here in particular that are really hard to see on your first playthrough. You'll see those clues once we get there. Let me grab these 2 real quick. And as you can see, our key's just kind of here, right in the glass. Let's try to break it. Well, that doesn't work.
Forget it! Your cane will never smash that thick glass. You'll need something super heavy, like that big wrecking ball up there.
So we can't use our cane just to smash open the glass. I mean, that's not too surprising because it's a wooden cane against some very thick glass. So I would not expect that to actually work. But yeah, that pretty much just tells you what you need to do in the level. If you whack that glass with your cane, Bentley will tell you what you actually need to do. So if you're a first time player, I definitely recommend doing that. Makes things a little bit easier. I think I did that by accident while I was first playing. It's very easy to swipe your cane around near the glass and then accidentally whack it, just like that, trying to get money.
See those neon tubes? I know they look like you can't climb on them, but with your thieving skills, I bet you could pull it off.
Thanks, Bentley. I'm already climbing, but thanks. This is where I like using fast, because this really makes things a lot easier and quicker to get through. Going that fast on just those little neon poles, I guess is what we'll call them, it makes things a lot easier. But there we go, got some more clues. Be careful when you're getting the ones on the cars, because if you're not fast enough, they do fall. So just be ready to jump off. Basically what I'll need to say there. So grab this clue over here and get some more money while we're at it. And there you go. Let's do some fast and just run very, very quick. Dogs look super goofy when you're using fast as well. I will say that. So we got all the clues here on a visible level, right? Oh, besides these 2. Okay, now we have them all on a visible level. We got some in the safe. Alright, that's expected. But there's actually 8 more clues here. Where would they be? Oh, I don't know. In here? There's 8 clues in this water tank. My first time playing this, I missed these. But what I love doing with this water tank in particular, I like to jump up here. And then I like to... Oh, I missed. Well, while it poops out all the clues, I'd like to do this. Whee! Look at me! Glitch! They don't ever expect you to hang up here. And if you try to hang up here with your cane, it kind of has a freak out with Sly and just pushes them straight up. And it looks super goofy. But yeah, they hide 8 clues in that water tank. So it's very easy on a first playthrough to miss 8 of the 40 clues just because they shove them in one area. It's pretty bad. Well, we got them, so we shouldn't have to worry about missing clues. You climb up here enough, and the tower will just fall because Sly's too heavy. Like a nice fat joke or something. I mean, I'm very slim, especially on the HD version of this game, so, yeah, not fat. Not a fat raccoon. Let's get some more coins. So, it's gonna be another guy over here, I believe. Yep, I can see him. He's guarding the car. Dude, can we actually just dive up here to get him? I should be able to reach. Yeah, there we go. I didn't actually do the dive move, but it's better than actually just attack him normally than use the dive in this case. Almost said disregard with this case. In this recase. Get the fast going. I can't speak. I can climb, but I can't speak. Smash open you. And yeah, we have a few more clues to get, so we're just about done with the level already.
I got a personal message for the two-bit thief who's making off with all my treasure keys. You dead, Pally? If I get my hands on you, I'm gonna fit you with your own pair of cement bunny slippers. You hear me? You lunch me, jerk!
You gonna kill us with slippers? Really? That's the most threatening thing you gotta say to us, Muggshot? That's not even not threatening. That's the thing, Muggshot, you can definitely still hear that he's a kid at heart, because some of the stuff he says kind of sounds like a kid. So, he's not as threatening as some of the other members of the Fiendish Five. But, again, you can kind of understand why with his backstory. He was just a young kid, bullied, turned to movies as his escape from the bullying, and the thing he wanted to grow up as was one of the movie characters, which was a gangster. So you can hear he's still a kid at heart because of that.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. You need an IQ of at least 140 to figure this one out. Dial in 468.
Alright, 468. That's pretty simple. Unfortunately, both 4 and 6 kind of take a little time to get to in this roulette, but there you go. We got it. And this one here is one of the more useless powers.
You found the blueprints for Muggshot's additions to Mesa City. With these files, I'll be able to help you find all his clues and breakables. Just look through your binocucom to get the information.
Who's honking the horn at me? Come on, I'm just getting some blueprints up here. Seriously. Don't be honking. So yeah, we got the blueprints from this safe, so not that much of a use to me, to be honest, because at this point, I already know where to go to get the clues. I can easily tell it's breakable by just swinging my cane at it. So, blueprints, yeah, not as important to me. So let's just grab our key and get out of here. So there you go. We only have 2 more levels here, and then we can take on Muggshot. So let's go ahead and take care of one more level here before we end it off, shall we? Is that guy below? Yeah, he is. And I have fast on, so let's use dive. There you go. Didn't see me coming. Unfortunately, though, I gotta deal with this audio glitch, so that's fun. So let's make our way to this level over here. Actually, I should probably wait here for a moment. Just wait, and there you go. So let's go ahead and do 2 to tango. As Sly runs in place for a moment there. That was a little weird.
Yuck, these rooftops are filthy. Well, they are the only way to get to the key, since my locator tells me it's in a jewel case somewhere near Muggshot's penthouse.
I love doing that, by the way. Before we go on, just hiding behind one of the things here on the roof, and then the car's destroying the object and not hurting me. I love doing that. It's just hilarious to look at how cards can break something that strong, but it won't actually hurt me instead.
Well, 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 look who just walked into my crosshairs. Sly Cooper.
About time you showed up, Miss Fox. Was getting worried about you. Thought you took a wrong turn somewhere back in Paris.
The only one making wrong turns is you, Sly. I'd suggest you surrender before I paralyze you with my good friend, the shock pistol.
Now see, a girl whose best friend's a firearm's got issues. A little dinner, a little dancing. I think I can help you out.
Sounds romantic. As long as you don't mind dining in jail.
Nah, I hear the service is lousy.
Once I catch you, you'll know for yourself.
Ooh, dinner for two. Gonna be my cellmate? That's better than the other cellmates we can get in prison, that's for sure. Ugh, I don't want to think about that. I don't think Sly needs to think about raccoon shanks. That'd be pretty bad. So this level, the reason why it's called Two to Tangle is just because we have Carmelita here chasing after us, so don't let her hit you with that shock pistol, it hurts. It doesn't one-hit KO you, unless you don't have a Lucky Charm, that is. But yeah, keep that in mind. If you have a Lucky Charm, you can tank the hits, but still be careful not let yourself get hit by her, because that shot is pretty big. So it's very easy to think, oh, I'm nowhere near that shot, I should be fine, and nah, she still hits you. Because again, that shock pistol has a pretty wide shot, so constantly move here. Just don't stay still. That's the big thing to this level. If you stay still for too long, then Carmelita is going to have an easy target. So if you just constantly move around, it's a lot harder for her to actually hit you with that shock pistol. Because while it might be a wide shot, it's also a very slow shot. Oh, okay, I didn't even see that coming. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's a wide shot, so it's very easy to get hit by that thing, even though you think you're nowhere near it. This segment here in particular is the hardest one to probably get through, just because that rooftop, it's a little bit harder to see Carmelita's shots because of how big the roof is itself. So I usually get hit there, so I'm not surprised. It always sucks when it happens, but at least I had a Lucky Charm. If I didn't have a charm, that would have been worse. So we get a little bit of a break here because Carmelita can't follow us in the building, so we don't have to worry about that shotgun pistol for right now, and that's good. Right here, let's sneak up on this guy. Be very careful. And there, you're gone. We have some more clues, because luckily the save's right here. So not only do we get a break from Carmelita, but we also get a nice reward if we have all the clues collected. Which, now we do. So let's go ahead and redeem our reward.
Good thing I know Navajo code talk. Try 532.
Excuse me, Bentley, what does Navajo code talk have to do with numbers? What did you do to get this code? I don't think I want to know. Let's just see what's inside this safe.
Oh yeah, this will come in handy. It's Suzanne Cooper's notes pertaining to water safety. With this knowledge under your belt, you won't have to waste a charm whenever you fall into water.
So this is really helpful just because of the fact that now you can always take a swim, and while Sly still doesn't know how to swim, he won't actually get hurt. So just like Bentley there said, you can fall in water now and you don't have to worry about losing a Lucky Charm. If you don't have a Lucky Charm and you fall in the water, well, you don't have to worry about dying because it doesn't count as a death anymore. And that's just a great thing at this point. But it can be a double-edged sword because if there's something you miss in a more automated path, and you try to kill yourself, well, now one option you can't do is you can't jump in water and hope that kills you anymore because, well, you don't have that luxury anymore. So if you're trying to rely on getting clues in one shot, and if you miss that one shot clue, you want to kill yourself, at that point, just leave the level instead of trying to kill yourself. Because there's going to be other powers later on that are going to make other ways of dying completely useless as well. So again, one of the best things for you to do if you miss clues is just to restart the level instead of just killing yourself after a checkpoint, because it'll get harder and harder to do that the more you get to unlock here in the game. So just be mindful of that. But yeah, there you go. We're done. Alright, I don't know how I missed the key there. In fact, I fell real far. And how did the cage respawn? Oh wait, no it didn't. I didn't destroy it all. I was wondering, how did it respawn so quick?
I'm gonna hunt you down, Cooper. You can't run forever.
So there you go. Sly gets away, and Carmelita just floats away in a giant blow-up balloon of Muggshot. Talk about a big ego there. He's just full of hot air. But with that terrible pun out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode on that note. Next time on Let's Play Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, we'll finish up Muggshot's territory here and collect the remaining 2 keys. I'll see you guys next time.